The Industrial Revolution, our greatest opus, an age of limitless progress. I, Nikola Tesla, find myself in strange company. A man of science amongst ancient warriors and legends. I serve an order of knights who answer not to our laws, but to history itself. My work gives them hope that we will one day prevail against our enemies.
One of the people that from the very early stages was an integral part of the story was Nikola Tesla. Tesla was probably one of the most amazing inventors that ever existed.
In our game, he's part, genius, but a little bit of a makeshift kind of MacGyver. He's crafty. He doesn't necessarily put things together in the most beautiful way, but for him it makes sense.
So it's really interesting to see an inventor like him repurposed in so many ways into what we want.
He necessarily wouldn't be like a firearms maker, but if you're one of these knights in the order, you're gonna run across things where a gun isn't necessarily the right thing for every occasion. When you're fighting something that is not human, it makes sense to start thinking about what are you gonna have to do to fight that thing if it's different, and what would you need to change or specialize. So the gadgets were really a way of kind of supplementing their arsenal in a way that gave them abilities, but not necessarily in a way that was like combat oriented.
What the?
Radio was something that's on the rise of the time period, and we figured maybe we can take radio. Tesla is experimenting with wireless communication at the time, and package something like that up in something, say like the communicator, and give that to the knights. So they have kind of the equivalent of like a police officer's CB radio, on their shoulders so they can communicate.
The cockpit is secured. What is your status?
Lord Hastings is in the vicinity of the ballroom, aft of your location. We will try to get eyes on him. Get here fast.
Acknowledge.
We basically thought it would be a good idea to have something that allowed the characters to see off in the distance.
The monocular is kind of a telescope, but kind of a range finder at the same time.
And there's a few instances where Galahad needs to scope something out that's far away, and there's some moments where he's making tactical decisions on the battlefield with it.
What now?
Lafayette, monocular.
The design for the monocular, it's different microscopic lenses and different lenses from binoculars, and looking at how gadgets open and close. And in the alternate reality, we added a little bit more spinning gizmos and bells and whistles to have this special trinket for the knights.
Do you see our comrades?
Not yet. There. It must be them.
Let's go.
We have some objects in the game, like we have a lockpick device that they would carry. Something that you would obviously need was access to a lot of areas. So if we wanted to get through a stealth mission, we might need to pull something out of our pocket and actually go and engage a lock and take it out quietly so that we can get through undetected. We were looking for something in this moment where the knights find themselves confronted with a whole bunch of Lycans.
The Gulton device is basically a smart weapon / dog whistle.
And when it hits, it just sends out this massive shockwave, and the audio of it just drives me crazy.
That's our window. Go! Find out where these bloody things are coming from.
This is for the players.